Hi folks, Chef Ian here, and today we're talking about what's new in the pantry. And I'm talking to you today and introducing this marvellous gadget. This is from Pack Foods. This is the food vacuum sealer. This is a tool that every kitchen should have, and it's perfect for obviously keeping your food fresh. Professional kitchens have been using these for many years, and it's a great way to store food to ensure that it's going to be at its optimum and preserves all the freshness. So today I'm just going to explain. I'm going to be using my Pack Food sealer for this. This is obviously a semi-commercial piece of equipment, but this little baby does exactly the same things. So it's pretty straightforward. You do, however, need to have the proper vacuum sealer bags. These are not just normal plastic bags. These are specially designed for this. But I guess how simple it is and how to use, I'm just going to show you this. This is obviously just a leftover dish that I had. This is a pork cutlet that I guess if you traditionally stored it, you'd do it like what I've got inside a container. I'm going to pop it inside the vacuum bag, slide it in. You will notice there I just made a little bit of a collar on that. So that's our cutlet there. I'll just put that one to a side. And as simple as putting the bag inside the channel, like this, closing the lid, turning it on, pressing this button, and you can see now that the actual air is being drawn out of this. It'll go through its process and then seal the bag. And you've now got that piece of meat sealed, tight as a drum, perfect for you now to put into the fridge without any fear of any breakdown of it. If you wanted to, you could then label this, put this into your freezer, but this will be fine in your fridge for 4 to 5 days without any issue whatsoever. So that's an example of a cooked product. Now I'm going to show, so I guess the example I'm going to show here is, you've got some meat, could be seafood, could be anything at all that you've bought at the market and it's on special, but you're only going to use 1 or 2 portions of it. What do you do with the rest? Now you can put it into a container, into a plastic, put it into your freezer. But vacuum sealing is by far the best. So this is a beautiful duck breast that I've got. And we're just going to do the same thing. We're just going to put that inside the bag. Slide that down. Just flatten it out. Then just lift that collar up. I'll just move this out of the way. Same thing. We're now just going to put it inside the channel. Seal that up there, close that down, press our start button, and you can see taking all the air out of this. Release, it'll seal the bag, and there we have it. There's our duck breast sealed up. Now you can increase the pressure on these to have really tight, loose. If you've got something soft, and I'll give an example of that here, you can just use a seal only section. So if you've got something like lettuce or spinach or anything like that you've got left over, you can seal it, but it doesn't suck the air out of it and it won't crush the product. So it's versatile. You're going to give your salad, I'm sure you've seen this when you buy a bag of salad mix, it sits in the bottom of your crisper drawer. and then it goes slimy, this is a great way to actually preserve it, so you can actually save money. So you can use it solid on meats, or in the case of cooked. If you wanted to, when you reheat this, I could even drop this into a pot of boiling water and reheat the product without having to put it in the microwave or back on a pan. So again, that's the versatility of it. If you've got vegetables, in this case here, I just got a zucchini. You got I'm sure everyone's had vegetables that have gone off. It's one of the biggest wastes that we have in kitchens. You can get your vegetables, seal them. They're going to be preserved and they're going to hold up a lot longer in your fridge. So that is our food vacuum sealer. It is now available in the pantry. I really do recommend. We also sell the vacuum bags as well. So if you have seen these around, one of the things I always find, there are some domestic ones around, but they sell the roll of plastics. It's a big pain because you've got to seal every bag, cut it, then seal it. It's cumbersome. This is so easy. Put your food in, seal. One thing you cannot do in these though is you cannot do liquids. So if you think that you're going to put a soup or a stock, no, it won't work with this. It's a different process again, but anything else, it's going to work perfect. So there it is, folks. That's our food vacuum sealer. Really handy in the kitchen, and I really do recommend that you seriously consider buying one of these because it'll be a lifesaver. Just on a sideline too, at Christmas, which we're just approaching now, everyone has that problem about, gee, what do I do with all the prawn heads? Smelling out the fridge and that. Pop them in one of these, seal it, put it in your fridge until rubbish day comes. You're not going to have that bad smell of all the leftover prawns or any seafood. Anyway, that's it, folks. And we'll see you in a couple of weeks with, again, what's new in the pantry. See you then. Cheers.